In order to make the hose, you must first of all unwrap the model. First, we need to isolate the mesh that relates to the hose. We're going to do that now. In this model, the mesh that relates to the hose, if we press the Ctrl plus and hold it, you can see that it's separated from the main model and there's no problem. If in your case it's not, for example, if there was a mount here where the hose ends and the mount begins, you would need to make a seam. In our case, it's okay. I will first show you how to do it with the plugin. Using Alt, select the outer edge. Now we go to the UV editing. So that we can see what we have with the UV map, we will assign the material checker. As you can see, there is no UV unwrap. In order to unwrap, we use the Tex Tools plugin. Select the outer ring and edge peel. As you can see, the UV map is applied. It's uniform, cubic. You can adjust its density scaling. The same effect can be achieved without the Tex Tools plugin. We need to select the outer ring in the same way and make it a seam. Select this mesh and unwrap it. As you can see, the mesh in this case turned out quite well. It is little deformed. You can already work with such an unwrap. It is almost the same as in the plugin version. Once again, if we use the plugin, edge peel. As you can see, the unwrap becomes more square, which contributes to the uniformity of the texture. Once again, if we would do it with Unwrap, it is deformed and not even in some places. Now I'm going to show a more obvious example where you'll see the difference. I'm going to create a Bezier curve with a strong angle and add segments and thickness to it. Now I'll turn it into a mesh. I'll assign a checker texture, unwrap it through the plugin, edge peel, check scaling. Scaling 1. Alright, now if I try to unwrap it with Unwrap, we see that the texture is kind of twisted. It goes here and it's twisted here. If you look at the unwrap, you can see a convex warp here. In order to fix it, we need to take some quad, like this one. I'll go to Edges, Auto Align on all sides of the quad. I'll press A, select everything, go to Polygons and Shift, deselect this quad, and then click on it again and select it. That way it will be the last selected polygon. Then right-click and follow Active Quads. As you can see, it's aligned. We check, it looks stretched out, so we zoom in on the Y. Now the squares look normal. As you can see, the unwrap is now running very smoothly, not twisting. If you look at it again through the plugin, you can see that it's the same. It's just scaled down. It's exactly the same thing we did with Follow Active Quads. In most cases, it's the same thing you can do with the plugin. And now we're going to create the material for the hose. Assign the material to this part so we can see the result. The rest of the part we assign to another material. For example, black plastic. The base for this will be the wave texture. Press Ctrl T and plug in the UV. We can try to scale in and we can see that there are waves. We need to flip them. As you can see, something very similar to what we would like is already appearing. We'll adjust the color through the color ramp. Hold Ctrl Shift and click to see only the color. We'll make an even spacing between white and black. We're going to add a little transition. Now we're going to use it as a normal. Reduce the strength of the normal. We'll also add another color ramp. We're going to add a metallicity and switch the color ramp to the roughness slot. We change the base color to a lighter color. With this color, we adjust the roughness on the protruding fragments. And with this color, we adjust the roughness on the concave fragments. Here is almost white color, so it is very matte, and the outer parts are more glossy. And you can see that we need to invert the normal. We use invert color node for this purpose. We've got our result. I'll change the material of the faucet to gold. We're all set. We can also adjust the scale to create the look we want in the scale field here or in the mapping node. You can make large divisions or the look you want. Of course, we can change the color of the metal on the hose, make it more yellow, more gold, for example, if that's what you need. That's it. Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like if it was useful to you, and leave comments under the video.